Good morning, you guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday, Queen City Psychic, which is me. Yay. Okay, listen, guys. I was going to do an energy update video, and then I decided to go live because I felt like whoever needed to hear this message, I felt like I needed to look into their face. So I have to grab you by the face. I have to pull you close, and let your angels speak to you. First of all, it's the beginning of a whole new year. And get this, the beginning of a whole new decade. So we just came out of a lot of stuff. So realizing that we just finished a 10-year cycle. That's a lot of time. Hi, guys. That's a lot of time. Also, if you have any questions about anything that I'm about to say, you can put it into the comment and I'll answer your questions. That's a lot of time. We just came out of a lot of stuff. And Spirit was already telling me that we're having to leave a lot of stuff behind. Like, if you really want a new resolution, like some people make New Year's resolutions, if you really want a new resolution, if you really want a new start, if you really want a new change, if you want something different, Spirit is saying, what are you willing to let go of? Like, what are you willing to exchange it for? Like, give me an exchange. Like, we know everything has a cost or a price. It's not always financial. But what's the cost of losing weight? Maybe giving up sugar, giving up sweets. What's the cost of getting clear spiritually? Giving up some time meditating. Getting up early so you can meditate. Meditate before you go to bed. Like, there's a cost for everything that we do. But what Spirit doesn't want us to get confused by is the fact that we have just come out of a major time, and we're going into major new times. So things are different. So I have some people who are feeling like tossed to and fro. I feel like they have felt like they can't find their way. They're feeling all these emotions. They're feeling sad, depressed, weepy, lethargic. Just imagine coming out of the cocoon like a butterfly. Like, you have to take off that outfit to put on your new outfit to go forward. So it's not always comfortable. It's not always pleasant. Sometimes there's going to be up and downs. But what I want you to know, and what Spirit wants you to know, is give yourself some grace while you're transitioning. And if you need help, get help. Because I think a lot of people are being bothered now because they can no longer look away. Like, if you're here, you need to participate. What did you come to bring to the planet? Like, what are you bringing to the planet? You could just be bringing yourself. You could be bringing love. You could be bringing support. You could even be bringing somebody who's bringing the opposition. You could be one of the Donald Trumps of the world, which is perfectly fine, because a lot of times we need that contrast. Just like we say, it's hard to recognize sunshine through the clouds, but the sunshine's there. Or when we're going through rain or storms or droughts, that's how we appreciate the good things. So all of it has value. All of it has merit. But I feel like Spirit wanted me to get on here and tell somebody, listen, if you're transitioning, if things are getting awkward, if you feel more sensitive, if you're not sure which direction to go, that's why a person like me is here. There are a lot of spiritual people out there. I have people that I work with that I trust. So 9 times out of 10, if I can't help you, I can find somebody who can help you on your journey. It's what I'm here for. It's what I'm here to do. I'm here to bring positive energy. I'm here to bring love. I'm here to bring light. And we can just achieve so many things if we work together. Dreams and goals that you have all your own. So for today, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm feeling great today. But typically I go through it before other people do. So I'm on a good path. You might be on that sluggish day, or you might be on that sad day or that weepy day. Just know you'll get through it. And I also wanted to talk about some of the karma that we've come through. Some of the karma that we come through out of this last 10 years is tolerance. So there have been a lot of things that people have had to just tolerate. I have to put up with this. I have to be politically correct. I have to do this. I have to do that. And a lot of times what tolerance does, tolerance gives us blocks in our energy field, in our chakras, because it's like suppression or oppression. There are things that you cannot say. There are things that you have to be politically correct about. So because of that, sometimes we'll feel not like ourselves. We'll feel uncomfortable. That's a time when you may want to schedule a Reiki session. You can get a Reiki session privately, or you can get a Reiki session in a group. Either way works fine. When I do Reiki sessions, I always clear and balance the person's chakras. Now, the difference with a personal session, you're going to get an individual reading with it, and I'm going to tell you each area that's disturbed and each clearing that I did. In the group session, it's way less money, so you don't get so many details, but you will definitely feel better the next day. Some people can't identify it while Reiki is happening, but they may notice something different. It's one of those things where you got to trust it and try it or not. So, I'm waving. Somebody waved, so I'm like, wave. Let me just check one thing because you guys know. So Nikki, are you requesting to jump? Nikki, are you requesting to jump on my live? Is that what you're saying? I'm gonna need you to put it in the comment because I can't see it. Oh, hey. Good morning, guys. I just wanted to check real quick because I wasn't looking. And I thought I had a request to join the live, so good morning, girl. I wasn't sure if that was a request to join the live or if you was trying to push the button for the question or what. But anyway, I just want to say that one of the cards that I pulled during meditation was my positive energy leaves a powerful impression on the world. Now, that was a reminder to me to go live because sometimes people want to see your face, just like instead of just reading it or looking at a card, to know that there is a person on the other end of this, like a real live breathing person. Major life experiences that I have been through, which is why I know I'm qualified to coach and to intuitively guide, because I have been through a lot. And look, still got that glow on, shining. Anyway, okay, Nikki, what you got to say? Wait, let me go back to the tolerance. So a lot of people have been tolerating a lot of things from this last 10 years. So when all that comes up, it's good to get your energy cleared. Reiki clearing this coming week is on the full moon, which is Thursday. So that'd be a nice thing to sign up for. I do it at 10 o'clock at night, so you don't have to be awake. You can go to sleep and wake up Thursday refreshed. Sometimes people say they feel like they took an Ambien or a sleep drug the night before because the next day they're still groggy. But when we set the intention for you to relax and for you to get into those deep theta healing waves where your body can heal while it's sleeping, that's why sometimes you'll feel like that the next morning. Because when I go in, I'm not messing around. I did not come to play when I do my Reiki. That's the same when I do my massage. When I do my massage, I don't be playing around. I go to actually make you feel better using the God-given tools that I have. And I happen to believe that I am a healer. That's my purpose here. And I heal by assisting. I cannot do it for you. You still have to do your work. You have to put that energy in. You have to put that exchange in. Whatever you put in, I'm going to match it. I'm not going to half-ass you. A lot of times with my sessions, I end up going over because I want to make sure you get what you need. I want to make sure you get the tools. I want to make sure you do the homework. And there are like 2 people that I owe things to, and I can't remember who it is. So if you know I owe you some homework, please message me, because I'm like, I owe 2 people things and I know it, but I can't remember who they are. Isn't that crazy? So then I'm like, anyway, sidebar. You should come to North Carolina to get a massage because it will be well worth it, hunty. Let me just tell you. There's nothing like having a massage that's healing as well as stimulating for the muscles, like mind, body, spirit. Like, we're not just focusing on one area. There are layers to this. There are layers to this. And also, back to the people who are on their spiritual journey, when you're feeling confused and you're not knowing which direction to take, I feel like I'm a safe choice because I've been through the gamut of people in their spirituality and their things. I have been through stuff with church people, different churches. So I have a lot of experience in helping guide you on the right path. A lot of people, especially people who are Christians, we don't want to open any wrong doors, but sometimes that can hinder you because you don't open any door. Like, you don't want to open a wrong door, so you're not opening any doors, and you're just sitting there and you're just stewing in your stuff. So since we've come through so much tolerance, that energy's coming up. You might feel remorse, you might feel regret, you might be just thinking about the things that have happened over the last 10 years. And Spirit is like, yes, harvest your history. Look at where you came from. Look at where you are. And then we can set a path for where you're going. It's been tough. I'm here to say you are not crazy. It has been hard. We've been tolerant. We have been tolerating a lot of stuff. That was one of the karmas that we were just coming out of as the collective, meaning all of us, humanity. Sometimes people get confused and they have all these other things ahead of humanity. Like, we're human beings having this human experience. And we separate ourselves with things like, I'm a Redskins fan. No, I'm an Eagles fan. No, I'm a Cowboys fan. No, I'm a this fan. So we separate ourselves. And sometimes we have to be reminded that we need to come back together as humanity, not as these separate titles that we have given ourselves. One of the other cards that I pulled this morning when I was getting the information about the tolerance that we just came through, the card says, to truly flourish is to release all the tension that holds me back from letting love pour through me. Love is like the best. A lot of times people have such conditional love, not unconditional love. Like, I'll love you if you do this for me, or I'll love you if you do that for me. And to be truly unconditional, to try to love everybody exactly where they are without any expectations, love is absolutely free. So to flourish, being in that space of, you know what, we all can win in our own ways, because that's what we came to do, is exactly where we need to be. So I'm just here saying, don't be disturbed by the energy. Give yourself time. Give yourself grace. Take some sea salt baths. If you don't like taking baths, take some sea salt in your hand. Do a prayer. It could be, Lord Jesus, please take this negativity off of me. And if you're a Christian, you'll say, in Jesus Christ's name. If you're not a Christian, whomever it is that you pray for, pray to. Put that salt on your hand. Say your prayer. Take your favorite shower gel. Squeeze some shower gel in there. Make it like a little scrub, right? And then you scrub it off of you and you release. And you let all that negativity go down the drain. That is like a simple little way you can clear and balance your aura, the energy around you, brighten you, get some of the heaviness off in the privacy of your own home without doing anything special. Prayer, a lot of people are saging now and stuff like that, but I also want you to remember, when you sage, make sure you're praying. You're not just randomly running around saging. Sometimes it's good because I like the smell of sage anyway, but pray. Pray that this removes or this releases. Sage was originally done in ceremony with Native Americans. So think of, in ceremony, you're doing different prayers to whatever the theme is of the ceremony. So don't just randomly sage, pray with it. Ask to be lifted, ask to be lightened. Everything's on a frequency. I'm going to try to not be too long-winded, but when they get going, they just get going. Everything's on a frequency and everything has a number. It's called a map of consciousness, and you can Google it on Google. It's by David Hawkins. And what they did is they measured where everything lies, like Happiness is a frequency. Sadness is a frequency. Anger is a frequency. Peace, joy are different frequencies. So that you can look at the chart and know, well, damn, when I'm feeling bad, I'm on a low frequency. It vibrates lower. And then that is where the other low vibrating people are. So when you run into problem after problem, you got to raise yourself so that you're not vibrating on the same frequency as things that you don't want to be vibrating with. That's why they say like attracts like. So if you know you're just having a bad, angry day and you keep running into bad, angry people, that's why it's the frequency you're on. Did you ever notice how in those videos people say, like with Karen's, oh, I wish Karen would, or I wish Karen would have did this or did that. Or it's like, oh, I picked the right one today. I got time today. Because sometimes, like, you might be on that same frequency with Karen. When we're watching it, we ain't on Karen's frequency. So we could look at it and be like, I wish a Karen would. Because we're not vibrating there. So that's basically what I wanted to say. But what I will do is, let me pull one more card. Because I logged on right before I pulled the last card that I needed. And this is anything that we need to let go of so that we can help flourish as well. So we'll just pull one card from the surrender deck, which I love the surrender deck. Okay. Let go of anything that's keeping you out of your creativity. It says, let your imagination soar. Stay open to all creative ideas about how to pursue a dream or solve a problem. Your creativity, your ideas are your money, are your prosperity. It's really the joy of life. Like when artists paint pictures and they pour their heart and soul and it's just a one-of-a-kind piece and you wonder how their art could be sold for so much because they're pouring so much into it. Our ideas, our creativity is definitely our money, our prosperity. The more creative people are, the more problems they're solving, the more prosperous they are. The more you get to do what you want to do, the more you get to be in your purpose. So there's definitely the exchange for everything. Just be on the right page of it. Okay, now I'm going to scroll up and see what you guys are saying because you know I can't do both. So let me see. Let me go back. Good morning. Good morning. I know, right? Good morning. Hey guys. Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Miss Suzanne. Yes, boundaries in the comments, Miss, well, I'll say I am the Oracle because that's her IG name. I am the Oracle says, do you know boundaries came up recently with spirit and overextending ourselves to interesting conversation this morning, spiritually speaking? Yes. Overextension. So y'all will see me disappear. Like one moment I'm online, the next minute you don't see me because I have boundaries. I'm not going to let people just deplete me and drain me. I work too hard to get this energy and this presence that I have to let somebody just use it all up or drain it all up. So you got to take time and definitely keep the boundaries up. And you don't have to say the prayer out loud when you do sage. Just say it. You could pray for your sage. Just pray for your sage. Pray for your sage. And when you break off a piece, well, you could either break off a piece or sometimes people like the whole bundle. Do that just at least once. If you do it at least when you first get the sage and you do the prayer and you set the intention of whenever I sage, this is the intention. I am releasing anything that is below or beneath me. I'm breaking any ties. I'm cutting any cords. Like whatever it is you need gone, you can set that intention with the sage the first time you get it. And then when you relight it, you already know what the intention is that you already prayed about. So I'm just saying that you don't have to necessarily do it all the time. And then also I see Nikki, when you say I feel blocked now, dig into that. Don't be afraid to explore what that's about. Like who did the crime? Like who did the crime? You're blocked, right? But somebody did something to make you feel blocked. I don't feel like it's all you. So what crime, what energetic crime has been committed against you? Has somebody betrayed you and you've not been able to say anything about it? Has somebody disrespected you where you haven't been able to say anything about it? Has somebody tried to take advantage of you? Has somebody stepped over your boundaries? Like, typically when we feel blocked, there are things that are happening to get us there. Like, we just didn't wake up and be like, oh, I'm blocked. It's like from something. Even if it comes to, oh, I hate my job. Okay, so you hate your job. So really, are you mad at yourself because you're selling out and you prostituting yourself to somewhere you don't want to be for money? Because remember, there are careers you can get and build that you love. Even sometimes it's a matter of just switching companies. This company didn't value me, so I left and went to this other company. It doesn't always have to be an advancement. It could be a lateral move. But your peace of mind and how you show up every day, that's what's most important. So the block didn't just come from nowhere. It came from somewhere. So just give yourself some grace and allow yourself to explore where that came from. Because it's not for no reason. Trust me. I have been doing this a long time. It's never for no reason. Let's see what else. Okay, guys, so I think that's it. I am going to do a live where I do readings again, but I'm not sure if that's going to be this evening or if it's going to be tomorrow. I will post that in advance. So I'll post it to my stories. The time that I go live to do the free readings. But I just wanted to jump on this morning before I start readings and give everybody the energy checkup instead of just posting the card on my page. So anything else before we wrap it up? Let me see who this is. Let me scroll. I'm just checking for any more questions or comments before I end. Okay, guys, thank you so much for letting me be with Spirit on this soapbox this morning. They just wanted to grab your faces and pull you close and tell you that you are not by yourself. Help is available and you can achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. We just got to work at it. Like, it is work to do. Also, everybody who's still working on their love life, I got some interviews coming up that I'm going to be posting on my social media where I'm interviewing people talking about love, how they found love, how their relationships are going and stuff like that, how they manifested love. Because I want everybody who wants love and wants that good, I want you to have what you want. I do not want you settling with partners that are unworthy of you. I want you to, give me 1 second. I want you to get the love and the support and the connection that you deserve. It's important to some people some people thrive in relationships, especially when they're in healthy relationships. So it's important to me as one of my goals to help you get the love that you want and that you need. But trust and believe, there's work to be done. It's not all, peaches and cream and roses. Sometimes we got to really look at ourselves and look at what we're bringing to the table. Especially if you keep getting the same kind of person, then it's not really the person, it's probably you. It's so much easier to step on toes in groups instead of one-on-one, but 9 times out of 10, it's you. It's not the person because you're the one who keeps attracting it. So love you guys, and I will see you on the next go round. All right, have a good day.